Hello students, welcome to MDC Learning. Standard is FI BCom, subject is BC, that is Business Communication, and topic is chapter number 3, Committees and Conference. Now in our last lecture we have learnt about committee. Today we will going to learn about conference. What is the meaning of conference? To confer is to converse, or we can say to consult or to discuss. Therefore, conference means a meeting for the exchange of views and opinion. The conference may also define as a meeting of people to solve particular problems, take specific decision, or discuss specific matters. A business conference is a meeting whose purpose is joint consideration of common problem being faced by organization. Now, conference can be held within organization, or participants in conference may be from various institutions. When the conference is held within organization, there are many objectives like coordination of activities, periodic review, counseling conflicts, developing policy plan, etc. Sometimes conference may be held to give training to new employees. In such conference, employees may be exposed to various information about the organization in an informal way. And this conference are also called as conference for training. Now, there are some advantage and disadvantage of conference. What are the advantage of conference? A conference encourages exchange of ideas and opinions. Number two, in conference participants provide valuable angles in analyzing problems and determining alternative and contribute in arriving at decision. Number three, conference brings together all those who are concerned with the subject problem like customers, clients, employee, trade union leaders, etc. It also helps to create goodwill amongst the organization. It has a motivational value. This is all our advantage of conference. And what are the disadvantage? Disadvantage means since conference are informal, there is tendency not to treat them seriously. Sometimes we don't take it seriously. Number two, if the convener of conference is not competent, or if the conference is not properly organized, or if the delegates are non-cooperative, it may create confusion and the whole exercise will turn into futile activity. In internal conference held with subordinates, the employees may start feeling that the management is incapable of arriving at decision on its own. The conference may be dominated by few vocal delegates who may use it to project their own image and prevent participation by a cross section of the people concerned. Next, conference have less authority compared to committee or other meeting. This is all disadvantage of conference. Now, organizing conference. Now, organizing conference, students, is not inference, it's conference. Organizing a conference. When we are doing conference, there are three type of conference. One is pre-conference, means all the arrangement before conference. One is actual time of conference, and one is after conference, that is post-conference. So there are many points in this. So pre-conference mein number one, that is the would be organized must be planned clearly. Number one, it should be planned clearly. Number two, the organizer of the conference, the host organization, should set a date and place for large conference a year in advance so that participants get plenty of time to make travel plans. Number three, set a theme for conference. Number four, it make plan the entire program, as the conference usually lasts for 2 or 3 days. Next one, the delegate and eminent people should be invited. Next, ask the participants to register online or fill registration form and send it by post. Next, either hard copy or a soft copy of abstract and research papers should be sought from the resource person and the participants. Next one, send confirmation letter to all the participants. Next, help your participants network. Make catering arrangement also. uh, make sitting arrangement also. Next, set up the registration table for the last minute participants if anybody come at the last moment. Some informative matters, reports, speeches, abstracts of paper, presenters, etc. should be given. नाउ दिस इज ऑल प्री कॉन्फ्रेंस. कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए सब तैयारी की जाती है. नाउ एक्चुअल ड्यूरिंग कॉन्फ्रेंस. Next, number one, that is inaugural session. That is, the conference is inaugurated by the invited chief guest. He or she gives the keynote address wherein the goals of the conference and relevance to the present times are highlighted. Next one, technical session. The number of technical sessions are conducted one after the other according to the schedule of the brochure. In such session, the chairperson is invited to take charge of proceedings. He or she introduces the speakers, set a time limit for their presentation. Invitees questions from the participants on their behalf, supplements the answer of the speaker if necessary, and provide his insights into their presentation, either at the end of each paper or end of the session. This all things are included in conference. And what are the post conference measures? That is, number one, analyzing feedback forms received, send out thank you letters, deliberation of the outcome conference. This all things are included in this post conference. Now there are different types of conference. Number one, that is symposium. Now they are casual gatherings, and costs incurred in conducting them includes refreshment and entertainment. Number two, seminars. They are organized to discuss particular topic. They are usually educational in nature, and attendees are expected to gain new knowledge and skills at the end of the seminar. Next one, that is workshops. They involve making provision for offering a sort of hands-on experience for the participants with demonstration and activities. An important things is allotted of time. Next one, that is round table conference. This involves the coming together of peers of exchange thoughts and opinion of certain topic, usually political or commercial. Next one, public conference. This conferences may be educational or an open platform for meeting of like-minded people or a strategy for promotion of a product. Next one, that is private or business conference. They are often held when large companies are need to get all their employees or certain sections together to either celebrate a success or start a new initiative. In uh, companies that are widespread across the global, they are often held to update staff on new initiatives or to inform about new products and stuff. Next one, that is virtual conference. The final category, and one of that is increasing in attractiveness to business as travel expenses increases, is the virtual conference. The easy availability of internet and broadband enables the conduct of video and audio conference to save travel cost and time. Audio conference allow participants to hear one another, while video conference enable participants to see each other as they transact or discuss matter with each other. Next one, that is professional conference. This conference are meant to enable the learn from others in profession. They help provide expertise in relevant fields and target professional developments. Next one, that is trade conference. Now this take place on a large scale. Besides businessmen, there are members of public who come to network with vendors and made new connection. Such conference consists of workshops and white paper presentation. Now, modern method of conducting conference. In addition to traditional method of holding conference, new methods are being introduced with the help of developing IT, that is information technology. With the help of personal computers and easy individual access to information, the method of communication are taking a new shape. The new systems like satellites, computers, cassettes, cables, video disc, etc., help in transmitting of information to different extents. Since the information reaches the individual rather than the individual needing to travel to acquire the same, travel time and cost is reduced too. Moreover, it is possible for the individual to save the material and retrieve it as per his requirement. Thus, such interactive technologies are likely to change the way learning takes place, for these are cost effective and target a huge audience while individualizing the process of learning at the same time. Number one, that is Skype. Now, Skype is an application that provides video chat and video call services. User may exchange such digital documents as image, text, videos, and others, and may transmit both text and video message. Skype allows the creation of video conference call. Skype is available for Microsoft, Windows, Linux, as well as Android, BlackBerry, Apple, and Windows smartphones and tablets. Skype was created by Niklas Zenström from Sweden and Janus Fries from Denmark, in cooperation with Ahti Henla, Preeti Kasula, and Jan Tallinn from Estonia in August 2003. Microsoft bought Skype in May 2011 and established its Skype division headquarters in Luxembourg. Now, Skype allows users to communicate over the internet by voice using a microphone, by video using webcam, and by instant messaging. Skype to Skype calls to other users are free of charge, while calls to landline telephones and mobile phones are charged via debit-based user account system called Skype Credit. Now there are few features of Skype that is related to calling is Skype to Skype call is free anywhere in India. Call mobile and landlines worldwide at low rates. Skype numbers, forward calls, caller ID, Skype to go. This is all related to calling. Now related to video is what? One-to-one video calls, get closer with face-to-face catch up, group video calls, get a group of friends together. Now related to message, it's emojis and emoticons or video messages, instant messages, SMS, voice messages. This is all related to messages. Now related to sharing, that's send files, screen sharing, group screen sharing, send contacts. Other features, that is Skype Wi-Fi, Skype Manager, Skype Connect, contact me button, share button. This is all are related to Skype. Skype translator, Skype extension. This is all part of Skype. Next one, that is webinar. Short for web-based seminar is webinar. Is a live meeting that takes place over the web. The meeting can be presentation, discussion, demonstration, instructional session, workshop, or seminar. Participants can view documents and application transmitted over the web using video conference software, while sharing audio allows for presentation and discussion with webinar attendees. A key feature of a webinar is its interactive elements, the ability to give, receive, discuss information in real time. This is useful when webinar host is conducting a lecture or an information session. What are the features? Automatic registration hosting, HD video conferencing by sharing webcam, poll survey, meeting recording with facility of achieve recording, slideshow presentation, web tours, whiteboard with annotation, text chart, screening sharing, desktop sharing, application sharing. This all are features of webinar.